The JSSL International Soccer Sevens has been a revelation in 2017. A total of 5 venues accommodated 270 teams, which included for the first time a professional academy sevens category. Former England striker Emil Heskey was also present as guest of honour, so plenty of happenings around the Padang. The question now is, how do they top this next year?
This year we've got 270 teams, 100 more than last year, and I think the teams have come back looking forward to competing here and bringing their best players and their best teams. And we've seen across all the age groups, a very high standard. If you ask the Fulham Academy director and the boys and the Sporting Lisbon boys, they'll say, wow, the standard's been really, really impressive. And that's a great testament to the teams that have come over to compete.
Has the quality of football improved from last year?
I think without a doubt there's better teams coming in. Yes, it has improved. There's improvement everywhere. People see, they come here, they see the way it's set up. There's an improvement there, as there's been every year. Definite improvement on the pitch. There's an improvement, obviously, the amount of teams that are here as well. Teams from 15 different countries as well, that adds to it as well. So it's been all good.
How important are tournaments like this for the development of youth footballers?
Oh, it's great because it is competitive. And when you go into adults football or when you go into any environment, it's going to be very competitive. So the sooner you put children up against it, the better it comes from them and the more they adapt to actually having to fight for what they want.
I'm going to ask you that question. How are you going to top it next year?
I think we talk about maybe bigger numbers. I think that's, you've got to look at more teams coming in, but it's about, can you actually give them the same experience? And that's the thing that Harvey will think about. I think about, yes, I'd like more teams, but I've got to make sure that the quality's there as well. You can't just take in numbers, it's about quality.
The feedback from the coaches has been really wonderful, There haven't been too many tournaments where we really take care of the small details. So next year we're looking at, I would say, 10 professional teams and up to maybe 350 regular teams in the sevens.
Have you been impressed with the quality of football on display?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously watching the girls now, and in England, women's football and girls football is getting quite big, so it's interesting to see the quality here, which is quite high. And then, as obviously with the under-16s and even going down below to the 9s, been very good. Been very impressed with it.
Have you had a look at the professional academy sevens and any future gems, perhaps?
Yeah, there's loads. I had a look at some games yesterday with Fulham, with Lisbon, and obviously Bangkok. I was quite impressed with Bangkok, even though they have lost a few games. But technically, very gifted players. Move the ball really, really well. Probably not as strong as some of the other teams. But when you look at that, they have the fundamentals.
The Professional Academy Sevens category saw the likes of Perth Glory, Bangkok United, Fulham and Sporting Lisbon come down to compete. It gave these under-16s a chance to taste football from a different perspective.
It's a fantastic tournament. We're really privileged to be part of the first professional sevens that the JSSL has organised, and it's a terrific tournament. Big challenge for us with the climate and the conditions, but we're really enjoying it.
We have opponents from all Asia and Oceania and the Australian boys, and we are very impressed because they are used to the weather, they are very strong, physically capable. So for us it's a challenge. It's very important for our players to have new challenges, and we are happy to do it.
Obviously we play in a local competition, or we play within Australia, and just to taste different cultures on and off the pitch, but also to come up against different experiences in terms of different philosophies of football has been a mighty challenge for the boys, and then being able to cope with all the rigours of tournament football and has been really exciting and positive.
Right, presentation time again, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the boys under 14 cup competition. Another hard-fought final. Unfortunately, Anzac were run runners up. So lads, if you can come and get your medals once again from Emil Heskey, former Liverpool and England international. Come on up, gents. And on pitch 1, Penang FA versus Perth Glory. So Perth don't beat so far in the competition, have got it all to, now they've got behind against Penang. As we say, congratulations once again to our boys, 11 cup champions, Budang Bola, Inspire.
Ref.
What a fantastic save, a great strike, unfortunate. Keeping it 0-0 with 8 minutes remaining. A little over 8 minutes. draw after the full time. We will go to 3-on-3.